All right, kids, have fun, stay safe.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. We need to talk a little bit about helmets before you get on the road, okay? You guys are doing great. You already have helmets on, but let's talk a little bit about the importance of wearing them. First of all, if you ever are in a crash with a helmet, you want to throw it away when you're done. So one crash goes in the trash, okay? Secondly, we got to make sure they fit properly. This helmet is way too big and loose right now. So it comes with an adjustment on the back right here. We're going to make that smaller so that when we put that on our head, it doesn't move around. We don't want it up like this or down like this. A good rule of thumb is to take 2 fingers and put it above the eyebrow, between the eyebrow and the top of the helmet, so that looks great. And then on the side, if you turn your head there, we've got her ear here. We want the straps to come down in a V right to the bottom of the ear. So can we see the other side too? See how that's back there? We want to make sure that fits there. And we want to make sure that the strap is loose enough so that it doesn't choke you. But if you were to open your mouth nice and wide, like you're going to do a big yawn, would you do that for me? There we go. The helmet pulls down just ever so slightly on the head. Can we set yours up then? Statistics show that if you wear a bike helmet, you can reduce the risk of getting a major head injury by 50%. Does that sound like a lot to you? Yeah, 50% is quite a bit.
So we're going to check through your bikes to make sure we're ready and our bike is safe to ride. The easiest way to remember how to check all of your bike is go through the ABCs. A is for air, so we'll check both our tires for the tread and the air. We'll go with our pressure gauge and check out, make sure that the air, we have enough air in our tires so it's not flat. Next we'll check out our brakes. We'll lift up our bike, we'll spin the tire, make sure the brakes are applied and it stops. And then we'll check on the front side. We'll do the same thing. And again, it stops, so we're all good there. And the last thing that we want to check is that your chain doesn't have a bunch of rust on it. It looks clean. There's nothing in the way of all the chain there. You can kind of see on the inside, you see those little pointy things? Those are to drive the chain around. We want to make sure the teeth aren't missing on that. So we can lift up the back again, and we'll just kind of turn this around, make sure there's nothing missing. So it turns nice, all that's good. And then we want to make sure that this isn't loose. Your pedals aren't loose, so just kind of move them back and forth. Make sure that they don't move all over the place so you don't fall off your bike. Make sense? Perfect.
All right, guys. So before we let you go, just want to make sure when you're riding your bikes, always obey the safety rules on the road. Stop at every stop sign and every red light. If you're going to signal a turn so that vehicles know which way you're going, make sure to stop. You're going to use your left hand, palm down in a 90-degree angle. Can you guys show me that? Perfect. If you're going to turn left, use your left hand straight, pointing to the left. Awesome. And for signaling right, go ahead and use your right hand straight to show that cars are going to go right. When you're riding your bikes, make sure you look out for cars, pedestrians, and any emergency vehicles. Always ride on the right side of the road. And remember, wearing high visibility clothing is very helpful for cars when you're riding your bike. And a white light will help at the front and back of your light, even in the daytime, okay? You guys be safe.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to hold the bike rodeo in person this year, but if you need a bike check or a helmet fitting, you can come on by and we can get that taken care of for you. Also, we have helmets if you need them. That's the right fit.